Hello Seekers, today I wanted to talk about more spiritual based topics like Atman. If you want to see more videos like these, subscribe now and don't forget to meditate daily.
What is Atman? In Sanskrit, Atman means self-breath. The concept of Atman as the true self is considered to be the first principle of Hindu philosophy, particularly according to the Vedanta tradition. Atman and Brahman are one and the same. Brahman is a Sanskrit word that refers to the highest universal principle, also called the ultimate or absolute reality. Atman and Brahman are contained within one another. In such traditions, liberation from suffering can only be attained when an individual realizes that Atman and Brahman are identical. Atman is regarded as eternal and imperishable, distinct from the physical body, mind, and consciousness. It is believed to be found within every living being, though some individuals do not recognize this true self due to ignorance or illusion known as Maya. Practices such as yoga and meditation help to increase Atman Jnana, a form of self-awareness or self-knowledge that lifts the veil of ignorance and relieves practitioners of suffering. It is generally accepted that the union of Atman and Brahman through cultivating self-knowledge is a means of achieving liberation from suffering. Those who live in ignorance of this self-awareness see themselves as separate from one another and from the universe, leading to behavior driven by impulse, fear, craving, and anxiety. This sense of separation from Atman and Brahman is said to be the root cause of all suffering, which a lot of us have succumbed to. Atman is responsible for the faculties, organs, and activities of a person, and it represents the true self as opposed to the ego. As such, Atman transmigrates upon death, following the individual to their new life after rebirth. If an individual achieves the highest state of self-realization, in which Atman is understood to be identical with Brahman, freedom from death and rebirth cycle is achieved, otherwise known as moksha or liberation. Brahman is not only considered to be the essence of the individual soul, but it also comprises the cosmic soul from which every living being on earth is derived. As such, the concept of Brahman teaches that there is no spiritual distinction between people, regardless of gender, race, ethnicity, or nationality. There is an illusion that separates us from knowing Brahman, which is Maya, the identification with body, mind, and ego. Yoga practices such as asanas, pranayama, and meditation can help practitioners to move through Maya and connect with Brahman. When the mind and senses are withdrawn, the ego eventually dissolves, causing a paradigm shift in the worldview and awareness commonly referred to as a spiritual awakening. While Atman is the individual self, Brahman is the ultimate reality. The supreme being of God, Brahman is the divine essence of the universe. Why is Atman so important? The Atman or soul is one's eternal self. The Atman resides in all living creatures. The Atman itself gives the materialistic body life. The Atman is the all-knowing. It comes from the supreme God, Brahman. Thus, it is essentially a part of the supreme soul, God. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like down below and subscribe for more. I'm always working on new music I'm releasing on the channel and on all my platforms down below. And I'm working on my LP album Blitzkrieg and growing the Mahasamadhi Foundation to grow a collective community for the next generation of self-awareness and consciousness to create a new karmic impression for the next generation. Thank you for watching.